Hey, what's up, guys? Man, it is upon us. It is upon us. This is what the sky is looking like lately. And, you know, starting to get a little bit chilly out. And that's fine. We're down with this sickness. So, anyhow, I'm outside this morning. This is a little bit after sunrise. And the rooster birds are crowing this morning. And I walked through a spider web. So spider web on my face like always. But I don't know if you guys noticed or not, but I'm standing here in front of this gorgeous piece of machinery. Old Black Betty, blam blam. And today, me and Jessica, we are fixing to get after putting the big hole ring in the back of this cab. Now, it's a little intimidating, I have to admit. But I'm fairly confident that we're going to be able to knock it out of the park. And what I'm going to do this morning, while I wait for Jessica to get around and come out here to help, is I'm going to untarp that hole, and I'm going to bring out the ring, and I'm going to just play around with it on the back of the cab a little bit, and see if I can see how that's going to work. Now, I think the ring is a little shorter, a lot wider, but a little shorter than the current ring. So there'll be a filler diller that we have to do, and I have to kind of try and assess how that's going to go. And basically what I plan to do today is get the seats moved, get the interior panels out, get the old ring out of the truck, line up the new ring, mark it up with a paint marker, and prepare to cut the hole. And when I get it all marked up, then I'll see exactly how much of a filler diller I'll have to put in, and we'll have to try and figure out how we're going to do that, how best to do that, that patch piece. And we'll get into that as we get it exposed. We'll get you in there and get a look at it. But for now, let's get some stuff out here. Let's build us a little platform to stand on, and let's see what's going on. Bring it back. Be done. Yeah, we need to, when we go inside for breakfast, I need to have Jessica format this microphone. This has been a great way of keeping water out of the truck. These little spring clamps from Home Depot. They're cheap and effective. We're just going to take them off. Take this tarp off. The sun has shrunk this tarp. Made it waterproof. It's been amazing. Alright, we gotta be careful how we step on this thing. Alright. So the bottom ring is setting right on the floor, and that's going to be kind of interesting. Okay. It smells like some old spoil meat in there. So it's pretty interesting. What we have to do is take them screws out, and I'm not sure. See, it's really weird because this one has like an interior thing that's hucked in, and then this ring screws the opposite way, screws this way, hucks in that way. So we'll have to come through and nip all these off. Then we can take the ring out, and then we can go in and nip all these off and take the interior ring off. But let's grab the ring and bring it out here. I'm gonna get a little step ladder too, so it makes my getting in and out of here a little safer. All right, so this is the first of many up and downs on this truck with this ring. And we're going to put the ring backwards. You know how it goes on. Well, we're going to look and see. I can tell you right now that we're going to go all the way to the top, and we're going to cinch that up to the roof. And then you see that gap in the bottom? That's where we're going to have to put a piece of filler in. Yeah, it's going to be interesting. It goes all the way out to those rivets, which is nice. I think that works out good because there should be a reinforcement there. Problem is, you know, this ring goes inside the truck. And so we'll have to peel all that reinforcement out so this can go in between that. It's not going to be super hard, but the hardest part is going to be scabbing in this piece down here, and that's going to be something where what we'll have to do is we'll have to get a piece, and then we'll have to cut it out specifically for that piece, and then put a doubler in at some place. And yeah, so that'll be the hardest part about doing this. I think as far as getting this old ring out and the interior out and chopping off all those blind rivets, these are not huck bolts like on normal trucks. These are all blind rivets, which I think is interesting, but we'll see how that works out. The biggest thing is we're not gonna take the heads off of these with a grinder or anything, because we don't want to ruin the sheet metal. And I think, see, there's a seam right here, and that's exactly what we're going to end up doing down at the bottom. Is we'll undo this piece, and then we'll just get a new one made that is the right length, and then we'll blind rivet that all back in. And it's weird. It's weird to think that this whole truck is blind rivets, but it is. So I was thinking, actually, you know, it's kind of scary because we're going to cut this back of the truck open and put this big ring in there. We don't even know if that we're able to put the big ring in the sleeper. And so you ask, well, why don't you do the sleeper first? And well, what if we cut the sleeper and then we can't get the ring in the truck? So kind of the same scenario. We could cut the old sleeper first, but then that's doing the job 3 times. So we're just going to go for it. I mean, what's the worst that can happen? The worst possible scenario is we have to take the whole reinforcement out of the front of the sleeper and build a whole new reinforcement. And that may be the case. We'll have to see. But let's get some tools and we'll try and get some of these blind rivets out. What we're going to do first is I'm just going to jump up there with a flapper disc, and I'm going to see if these heads come right off. I don't know. It does take the head off, but I think I'm gonna take a row out real quick and just see if I can get this to budge. So I'm spending a lot of money as kind of a test. Yeah, that's going to be how we do it. These things come right out. So what was that, like 5 minutes? And I did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 rivets in 5 minutes. And so I've got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 22, 23, 25, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30. Got about 35 to go, and then I should be able to get this this ring out. Hi.
Don't you say hi to me? Like you're surprised to see me?
I am.
You wanted me to get up and be out and ready by 9 o'clock? I don't want that.
Yeah, you're gonna take out the interior.
What do you mean take out the interior?
Take out those panels that are those pins. Like
But they won't, they see you though.
No, they're gonna see you. You're taking that. They've already seen me do 30 rivets. No sense in seeing me do 100 more. So these wheels and tires.
These wheels and tires.
Spending $2,500.
Yeah.
The tires are worth about $3,000 new. They got about 250 miles on them, and the wheels are worth probably 150. So it's, I'm not saving anything, but they're the ones I think are the right ones for the truck. Worst case scenario is we got to sit on them while we try and sell them.
Word.
Word.
Word up, little doggy.
Word up.
Where'd my phone go?
I don't know.
I plugged in the battery,
Okay.
and it sounds crazy. Should I take it off?
What do you mean it sounds crazy?
Like, you know, usually you plug it in and it's like, woo. It's
Which
like
battery?
one of the Makitas.
Oh yeah, it's fine.
Okay, it's just like.
Fan's bad.
Oh, did it fall out of my pocket when I was chasing the cat, maybe?
What?
My phone, I swear I brought it out
missing
here.
it?
Yeah. Well, it was in my back pocket. It could have just flopped out. There.
Yep.
Hold on, my foot's on. Magic. Kick it. You did it!
Well, we hope we don't ever have to put that back on. Okay, so there we are. We're finished. Oh.
You gotta move the camera from my insides.
Yep, now Mama's got to get all those panel screws out. This one, just this panel on both sides.
Okay. This is gonna fall over. It's gonna fall over.
It's not gonna fall over.
It's gonna fall over. What? Okay.
The biggest problem is going to be
What?
Careful.
I know.
Can't step off the edges. You know, the back edge or the front edge. Just be careful.
The biggest problem is going to be what?
I don't know. I'm just thinking out loud. That's why I don't film this part, because I'm just staring at it.
Okay, one more.
It's pretty interesting, right? Because that was just up there.
That side.
Which which I find to be careless. What does this fucker think you're doing?
Ta-da!
Just lay that drop across here and we'll take them inside. That way, right like that.
That's on the seam.
Huh?
That is on the seam.
Yep.
On both sides.
Almost on both sides. That's good. That's good though, because that's what we wanted. We didn't want to have to jump through a bunch of hoops. So I guess that'll be okay. The only problem is, see, this goes on the inside. I guess that's not really a problem. Really.
Okay.
Now, I don't think this is going to work like this. Okay, get that other one.
This one
Come up.
broken a little bit.
What?
That one's broken a little
Yeah,
bit.
I need one that's not busted. That was a little hard on this one. So, it looks like we have, almost the same amount. It's going to be super close. And this inside ring, we're going to cut it just slightly bigger than the hole. I'm going to make this mark. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm going to make this mark. We're going to need more of these because this is not continuously right.
That's why I got the gold one too. Might have more inside, but I don't know how well they are. Let me go look.
And we'll cut to the outside of this. You know what I mean? All right, so I think what happens next is I take these rivets out. Actually, I think I take this off when I cut this. And what I'll probably do is just go in between the braces. This will be easy. I really didn't think that it was going to be like that. But I'm going to cut on the outside of this line. I'll use the jigsaw, and we'll come right up to this brace, and then I'll unrivet it, and then I'll cut that brace off at the top and the bottom to get that off. And then this this piece right here is actually, it's actually okay that there's no sheet metal there. This piece down here, we're going to because it'll be cut off right here, we'll run a string across, and we'll measure this piece to that, and then we'll unrivet this, and we'll take it to the sheet metal place to get a sheet popped off, and then we'll come over and we'll rivet it on. We'll goop it up and rivet it on across here. I mean, it's a lot of work. It's pretty square. Jessica stuck my microphone over here, so you can't hear me talk at all. Anyways, I think what's going to happen is I'm gonna take that down, and then I'm going to drill the holes and cut that piece out, and then I'll get inside and take a cutoff wheel and cut off the supports inside, and then we'll move the ring around to the inside. Well, before we move the ring inside, we'll burn off all the rivets and punch those out, and we'll take all the bracing out of the inside. Then we'll move the ring inside, and we'll cleco it into place, and then we'll just double check the measurements on the top. It really is a difference of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So there's about 20 extra rivets, and we could take those 20 extra rivets off, take that whole back panel off, take it to the shop, and have them make a new back panel. And then we could put the whole back panel on all as one piece. I don't know. Might be better to do it that way. But it really is not it's not a big deal. What I think I'll do is I'll get all that stuff done, get the hole cut, get all the bracing off, get the ring inside, get it clecoed into spot, and just give it a look. And then it's just a matter of the bottom piece, and this thing was 4 panels anyway. It's just a matter of the top and the bottom piece, and they're straight, so it's not rocket science. Then just goop it up with some seam sealer and start putting rivets in. Don't scratch the fuck out of this tank.
Okay. All right, well, I'm gonna start tearing out the floor. Maybe.
Crazy.
Oh, actually. can. Screwdriver.
You better get them up from the bottom.
My little screw gun. Peep, 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 peep. I don't know if this is gonna work or not. There's this door lip that's holding some of the rubber bit down. And this is not the right bit for this. I think I need the one that's a little more blunt. What are you? Thing is loud as heck. Golly gee willikers. I'm all the way inside the barn. That is still so dang loud. Golly. You're wondering to yourself.
I'm wondering to myself if you can just knock those pins out of these rivets. Pluck them out of there. I doubt it.
Oh, but maybe.
I don't know how you get them off of there. Yeah.
Just like that?
I think I taught myself something today.
Ayo. That's funny. They just go shooting through the cab. I just vacuumed.
Yep. I imagine you'll be vacuuming a few times.
That's funny. Hey, little spider.
Learn something new every day.
Day. Learn something new every day. Can you do me a favor? Can you look into your mind's eye and tell me where the black thing is that you use to loosen screws?
Used to loosen screws.
Yeah.
It's in the cabinet.
It's in the cabinet.
The tool cabinet.
Little red box in the tool cabinet. too tall. Yayo!
Actually, I can take that material and cut it for the top and the bottom.
Yup.
That's crazy.
It's amazing.
I don't have to go get shit.
Ooh, that stuff stinks.
Now we got to move these seats as far forward as you can.
Okay. What's wrong with you?
Okay.
You need it bent forward?
Yeah.
You gotta push this down. Right here. Push that button down.
Where?
Right
Oh,
there.
right here?
Yeah. I just can't do it. Alright, I'll go around the other side. Where do you want it? Right here?
Spare, yeah. I think that's the same as what's on the above here. That should be nice. Roll this up to over there.
Over there?
These wheels aren't the important part.
2-inch outset.
The wheels aren't the important part.
You can roll them right over the ledge.
Oh, I have a good point. There we go. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, so if we get them cleaned up, then we'll swap them out.
Betty's getting new shoes.
Take these off, swapping this around.
Okay. Which way's off? Lefty loosey.
If you push it left,
This way?
I don't know.
No, that can't be right. I got a wound. I got a wound.
Yep.
Oh.
Put your fingers anywhere near them bolts.
I didn't know.
Like this. You put it across and it'll get you.
One of them's missing. So one of them's missing. Yeah. Oh, there it is. I'm going as fast as I can.
Never have anything under the tires. Besides, it's gonna jack down on your foot. You're gonna be really upset about it.
Okay, well. We did it!
We did do it.
Oh. Got some new skin on that finger. Where'd my thing?
That's for? And these are aluminum and those are steel, right?
Oh, they don't fuse together.
Yeah. So they. I'll be able to get that high.
You need me to squat and pick it up? No. Nice. Good job. You want me to get them started?
Yeah.
They spin the wrong way? No, they spin the correct way. Oops. I'm gonna take the camera.
What?
So you want to take the camera?
Is it recording?
Yep. I got the mic on though. You want it?
Yeah. All right. So Jessica's new boots are on now. These aren't the wheels that are going to stay on the truck. And I paid a lot for these because I wanted to see what the 2-inch offset was like. And I couldn't find any cheap ones. And these are brand new fried rice brand Ling Longs. And they're still $800 a piece. So they're expensive. But anyhow, this is what a 2-inch offset does, is it makes the track wider, which I don't know if I'm a fan of that or not, but we're going to see what it ends up being. I think it's going to be 96 inches, which is fine. I just can't decide if I want 2-inch or 1/2 inch. I think 1/2 inch would look better, but I just don't know. Anyways, we got big problems on the big hole, and I'm not sure what we're even going to do about it. So that sucks a little bit. Actually, it sucks a lot. What I might do is I might cut the ring and take 1 inch out of it to solve the problem. And yeah, I don't know if I want to, but I think I'm gonna take 1 inch out of the ring and narrow it down 1 inch. The seat will still recline into the hole with it 1 inch narrower. I don't know. We're gonna have to see. Anyways, Jessica's gonna go ahead and tighten these up now. Let's go, babe. Put it on righty-tighty. Start on the top. Yep, and snug it up.
All right. Started the big hole. Washed her new boots. Put them on. Now we gotta wait for phase 2. What is phase 2? We don't know yet.
We do not know.
Stay tuned. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe.
Now come over here for a minute. So here's what the predicament is. The ring has to go on the inside of the cab. Well, it's designed to go on the inside. The problem is these corners are a piece of extruded aluminum, and they have a brace built into them. And then that brace that also is extruded is welded to the base. And this skin is the only one with rivets on it. This does not have rivets. This is mechanically bonded to that. So there's no way for me to release this from that and then be able to have a rivet in this. So I think what we're going to do is I think we're going to put the ring on the outside. And I know that's not how it was designed. And I wish that I would have known that that was not able to come out, because this whole corner is this piece right here. You can see it if you look on the other side.
All right.
Or you can see it right here. See this piece and this piece are chemically bonded. They're not glued. And this isn't a skin, it's an extruded piece of aluminum. This is the only skin. And the thing has to go between this and this, and it can't.
Yeah, it's gotta fit under that lip right there.
We could trim this down and stick that behind that. I don't know. We're gonna look and see. And I think what's gonna end up happening is this ring is gonna be on the outside. And and I'm not super cool about that.
It'll be unique, one of a kind.
But it's not good. Not good. But the only way that'll work is if I don't even know. We'll have to